Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. So today I'm going to tell you about the mysterious case of Rudolph Fentz. So let's start. In the summer of 1950, the bustling streets of Times Square, New York, were witnesses to a most perplexing event. A well-dressed, disoriented man suddenly appeared in the middle of traffic, causing chaos amongst the honking cars. Bystanders rushed to help the man, who seemed to be in daze, his attire and appearance strangely out of sync with the time. The man identified himself as Rudolph Fentz. He was dressed in clothing that resembled the fashion of the late 19th century, including a top hat and a frock coat. His mutton-chop, sideburns, and monocle added to his antiquated appearance. Fentz spoke of being confused by the modern world around him and insisted that he had been walking in a park when he inexplicably found himself in the midst of Times Square. The police, intrigued by Fentz's claims, took him to a nearby hotel to further question him. He provided an address from which he claimed to have come, an address on a street that had not existed in New York for decades. When the officers checked the address, they were astonished to find that it had indeed existed back in the 1800s. As the police continued the investigation, they discovered that the name Rudolph Fentz appeared in historical records. They found a listing for a man by that name who had mysteriously disappeared in 1876 at the age of 29. Fentz had reportedly left his home one evening and had never returned, leaving his family baffled. There was no evidence of foul play or any indication of what might have happened to him. To add to this intrigue, the police delved into Fentz's personal belongings. Inside his pocket, they found a bronze coin that was not from the 1950s but rather from the 1800s. It was a type of coin that had not been in circulation for many years. Additionally, they found a collection of outdated currency and a receipt for the care of a horse and a carriage, further hinting at his time-traveling nature. The investigation took a bizarre twist when the police managed to track down Fentz's surviving relatives. They spoke with Fentz's daughter-in-law, who revealed that her husband had been named after his missing father, Rudolph Fentz Jr. The daughter-in-law shared a chilling detail, a photograph of her husband's father, which displayed a striking resemblance to the disoriented man who had appeared in Times Square. The story of Rudolph Fentz's sudden appearance and disappearance captivated both the public and the media. Newspapers and magazines ran articles speculating about the possibility of time travel and the enigma of Fentz's fate. Some theories suggested that Fentz might have stepped into a time anomaly or vortex that transported him across time. Intriguing as it may be, skeptics offered alternative explanations. Some believed that the story might have been an elaborate hoax or a publicity stunt. Others speculated that Fentz might have suffered from a mental condition that caused him to believe he had traveled through time. But to this day, the true origins and circumstances of Rudolph Fentz's appearance in Times Square remain shrouded in mystery. The case of Rudolph Fentz had become a popular urban legend and a favorite subject for those fascinated by the concept of time travel. Whether a genuine instance of time manipulation or a puzzling riddle of coincidence, the tale of Rudolph Fentz continues to intrigue and mystify those who delve into its enigmatic details. Well, we'll never know what will happen or what did happen to him. But if you like the story, subscribe. This is it for today. I'll meet you in the next video. Thank you.